All right, guys, today's move is called the push-out stunt. It's a great way to freeze your defender that can be used both in the half court and the full court. All we're going to do is we're going to combine a mini inside-out dribble, a stutter step, and a jab to create a killer combination. Let's get into the breakdown. So the first thing in the push-out stunt is obviously the push-out, just like the title implies. What we're going to need to do is we're going to be dribbling the ball with either hand. When we have the ball here, instead of doing a traditional halfway inside out where the ball crosses the midline of our body, we're just going to do a fourth of the inside out. So basically a quarter push. When we're here, we're going to do that quarter push right here while keeping our hand over top the ball, and then we're going to jab at the same time. So it's ball and foot hit at the same time. It's dribble, quarter, and then stunt. Notice that my jab and the ball both tell that I'm going in this direction to get the defender to slide in that direction. So again, ball and foot hit at the same time. If you're doing it properly, you'll hear that squeak right there because you've dropped your hips and you've really sold the jab. Once we get to this position, obviously the ball is going to be in our hand and our foot is going to be down planted. We're going to then throw a big-time jab right here, which is obviously the stunt part of the move. So we've got our push out, boom, then we need our stunt. Our stunt is just going to be a jab and lean and shoulder fake in the opposite direction. So I need to lift up this foot while jabbing the opposite foot. So I'm going to boom right there. Again, so if we combine those, it's a push and then a stunt. When you do this move in slow motion, you're going to carry the ball. But when you go full speed, you're going to need to push the ball back and keep your hand over top the ball so it's not a carry or a travel in the game. So again, it's push, stunt, and go. One more time, it's going to be dribbling right here, push, stunt, and go. The key to this move is you rock one way, fake another way, and then go back to the original rock. So you're going to fake out, then in, and then explode out. You're going to get your defender off balance and leaning, which is going to cause him to freeze before you explode by him. So if I bring my defender out here, just to show you guys what it's going to do to the defender and what you're reading. If when you do the push out, the defender slides to cut it off, you're going to simply cross the ball over and beat them in the opposite direction. So if I came up and approached the defender and he fell for the push out right here, boom, then we just simply cross the ball over and beat him in that direction. Most of the time, defenders don't react quick enough, and that's why we use this push-out stunt. So if I do the push-out and notice that he's froze right now, he's kind of hasn't reacted, hasn't overslid out of position, then we use a push-out stunt to really get him to buy that middle drive. So I come right here, I push out, boom. He stays there, so I throw him off by throwing him a big stunt and then beat him in that opposite direction. So now you'll see him not bite on the first fake. You'll see him slide to cut off the crossover because he thinks we're going to do the push-out crossover, and then we'll beat him with the push-out stunt to the outside. So I'm right here, push, rock, go. Okay, if he goes in middle and he falls for it this time, push, rock, go. Notice right here the steps. Step 1, push out. Step 2, stunt. Big time fake, and step 3 is go while keeping your hand over top the ball. Now I'm going to show it to you full speed with the defender reacting to cut off the middle drive. I'm right here, I attack, push, stunt, and explode into a jump shot or a finish at the rim. One more time right here, driving down, push, stunt, explode. You'll notice there's a big time out fake, a big time in fake with your shoulders and your jab, and then explode downhill and make a play.